welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Gold and my Mono Dark run. It's time to deal with Sudowoodo, and I have a clever and truly dastardly plan for dealing with it. Yes, an unbelievably clever strategy that will require a lot of poise and grace. Actually, it's not going to require any of those things. It's going to require just one move. Haha! Now you can't stop me. Yeah, I know, it's not particularly clever just to make it run away, but at least we get to watch it hop on the trees. Plus, it saves me the work of actually having to try and kill it. I mean, sure, I probably could kill it, you know, between bite and pursuit and all that stuff, but it'd be way more trouble than it's worth. You know, considering, you know, it's got rock throwing and wreck Lenore and Lacey fairly easily, so it's just easier to go with a good old-fashioned roaring attack. Though, I know, I actually have gotten some work done on, Pokemon Ruby last night, so actually I'm ready to do another update on that run. I went on my way and hit up the Safari Zone with a good rod to catch myself a level 25 Magikarp, and then pushed it up a level with Experience Share and gave it dive and stuff, so I'm ready to use it, you know. Damn you for disabling my bite attack. Aww. Well, good thing it failed that time, or I would have been screwed. I wouldn't have had any offensive attacks left. I see what you're trying to do there. Sad for you, maybe, but I'm quite happy about it. Well, guess we should make our way through, the Komodo girls and earn Surf. Ugh. I wonder how long I'll be able to make Lacey last year. Well, it'd probably help if I kept track of, which order I'm going through them in, but whatever. Well, this ought to be an okay matchup. I would use Leer, but it has no value here since I don't have any physical attacks. I wish Dark types were considered physical, then Sneasel would actually be useful instead of useless. Because without any good stab moves, it just doesn't have enough power to carry itself as far as I'm concerned. Its stat build is just so wrong. Like, they give it 2 elemental stabs, you know, that require special attack stat that's really high to make work, and they give it a physical attack stat. Now, maybe they're planning, you know, in Gen 2 to do the whole, physical special split thing at some point, and then had to drop it, until, you know, they had more room on the cartridges, so when they got to Gen 4, like, yeah, we were finally gonna do that split, so Sneasel, you know, has stats that somewhat make sense now. But yeah, in Gen 2, Sneasel's got almost nothing going for it, besides, you know, going for a headbutt with Screech. So yeah, it's a Pokemon that doesn't have defenses that really take much of anything. It has to do a Screech to set up so you can then try and slash the enemy to death. Or headbutt and flinch them to death. Either or. All in all, it's just a terrible combo is what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Sneasel got a very bad design for how it has to operate, at least this gen. I suppose it gets better, you know, with the invention of Weevil and stuff, but gosh darn, is it Weavile? Yeah, Weevil would have to be, the Yu-Gi-Oh character. Of course, I've never played a gen with Sneasel's evolved form in it before. And for all I know, I'm messing it up anyway. I don't usually worry about Pokemon, you know, I don't capture, you know, too much. Especially in evolution I can't use, since it don't exist yet. Well, now I'm gonna wish I had a fighting move. Well, I suppose I can hit it with Ember. Dark wouldn't be very effective here, but I can try that. Well, if that's not gonna work, I guess I can throw a Leer at it. Or 2, then switch over to Lenore and go for a Peck attack. Trying to lower my defenses, eh? You know what, we'll send out Farago. I leveled up Sneasel, so you might as well get some use out of it, right? Ah, still going with the tail whip idea, huh? Well, time for a headbutt. Ah, I was hoping for a flinch. Well, whatever. Finish you off with another headbutt. I was hoping I wouldn't get hurt at all, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I know you don't. That's why you should have more than one evolution on your team, you know? At least that way you'd be able to switch to something else. But I suppose they wouldn't be the Kimono Girls if they all had all the evolutions, because then you'd only be one Kimono Girl, right? Ah, Vaporeon. This is a bad matchup. I definitely should switch here. We'll send out Lenore. Lenore's got higher levels after all, so we can rely on her to beat this thing pretty soundly. And I doubt it's got any ice moves to screw with me, so I'm not too worried about it. Try a Nightshade, I guess. That's worth a shot. I wasn't expecting it to do much in the first place. Okay, go with a Peck then. About equal. For now. I'm sure that'll change eventually. The sad part though is Lenore's not going to get really good moves unless I'm willing to do some breeding work. That's about the only way you can give Lenore a decent flying stab move. Otherwise, you're sort of just stuck with Peck, unless you want to give it Fly. Which, you know, isn't bad in-game, but competitively, that's just a terrible move option. About as terrible as giving Sneasel Surf. I mean, I don't know why you'd ever do that. I mean, maybe in a Mono Dark Run, you'd be like, well, you can have it you can use Surf against those rock ground types to try and counter, you know, your ice weakness. I'm sorry, your rock weakness from being an ice type, but yeah. Damn, Jolteon's fast. Well, at least it's got that going for it. Why are you using Tail Whip if you're gonna probably Thunder Shock me next anyway? Or do you know Zen Headbutt? No, it's just doing random moves again. No apparent end goal in mind. I hate when the AI does that. When it makes itself look really dumb, it ruins my fun. Like, at least make me work for it, you know, a little bit. Not too much, please, but some. Oh, whatever. How have you never left a scratch? Seriously, you have, what, a Rhyhorn or a Rhydon over there? And you can't take down a Jolteon? Or Flareon? Like, don't you have any rock moves, like Rock Throw, or Earthquake, or something? I mean, I would assume this Pokemon would be able to hold its own against at least some of the Kimono Girls, just because of its typing. Well, let's go heal up, then deal with our rival, I guess. As well as get, you know, Bill out of the way. I suppose I could technically get another Eevee this way, but I really don't want another Eevee. Because the one he gives is just too high level to be useful. It misses out on all the cool moves, so I'd have to basically breed it with a Ditto anyway. And I really don't need multiple copies of Umbreon, in my opinion. It's too defensive for me to really utilize it effectively at this point. Without access to something like Toxic or something, it just doesn't have enough utility. Great defenses, and definitely an alright staller, probably, but gosh darn, dude, you need certain moves I can't get access to until I get to Kanto to make use of it. I suppose that's always a problem when you have to rely on Toxic to be one of your main damage-dealing moves. And even then, its utility is going to be limited because you only use Toxic, like, what, 5 times or so? Even if I get some PP ups, that's not going to be a lot of uses. Okay. We'll leave, Lacey up front, I think. Let's just come here and deal with our rival. Honestly, I don't care about the legendary dog Pokemon, usually, or cats, or whatever they are. Legendary beasts, I guess. Mainly because they usually fall in types I can't use, or they're a pain about to catch, and I don't want to have to bother with it. I mean, I did my time when I was a kid hunting these guys down. I'm never going to do it again. I mean, if I find them by lucky accident like I did in the Heart Gold run, sure. If I'm running a type I can use them in, I might use them if I have a Master Ball on hand. Keyword, there's probably not maybe, though. Because even in the Heart Gold run, I didn't get much utility out of Raikou, because it just basically sat on the bench the entire time. You're gonna regret that, Honor. Of course, now I'm gonna have to switch in, and he's gonna send out Magnemite, so I have to choose between taking 1/4 HP damage, or being able to kill that. Oh, he's gonna send out Crocodile? Yeah, that makes more sense, because fire typing, duh. Okay. Well, we'll send out everyone's favorite Weasel. Well, that's one way to deal with it. And it didn't work. Gosh darn it. Well, hopefully being ice means I can shrug this off a little bit. Ow! My ears! They bleed. Well, at least I know my enemy suffered even worse than I did. I just have to make him sure he knows that now. Okay. One more hit ought to do it. Gosh darn, I was hoping for a flinch. I can just never get a flinch when I want it, though. Gosh darn, 1/3 of the time or so luck. Yeah, I know, it's like 30% chance for a flinch or something like that. About 1/3. 3/10 is more accurate, but 1/3 just sounds a lot cooler or more impressive, I guess. Even if it's not entirely accurate. I guess I can give Sneasel Mud Slap if I wanted to, but it's too weak. The only Pokemon you can use Mud Slap against effectively is basically Magnemite. I mean, its quadruple weakness to it means it takes a lot of damage, even from a low-power move like Mud Slap. Darn it. I could burn it, or I could switch. Well, let's try. Yeah, of course I hurt myself. And that's probably gonna follow up with, no, it's going with Sonic Boom. Well, great. Oh, that lasted practically no turns at all. If it lasted one more turn I hit myself, it would have been over. Man, that Magnemite almost had me. I'll give it that much. Well, I guess we'll send out Lenore. After all, she hasn't gotten any real use so far this episode, for the most part. Let's see, we'll go with, Peck, I guess. Oh no, it bit me. That's not gonna work. Well, that takes care of my rival, at least. He's got nothing left. Yeah. There's no challenge in it for me, you mean? Because you're the wimp. You're right, I can't, because I don't want to. Seriously. It's not that I probably couldn't if I wanted to, but there's just no reason to. None of them can help this team, because none of them have the right typing. There's no legendary dark type this gen. I wish there was, it would have been interesting. But there isn't. Until next time, then. See ya.